Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. It is episode 10 of the Smart Ass Podcast, the number one podcast in the world. And like I said, we're just going to keep saying that until it eventually does not become true. No. It'll happen. It'll happen. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week going for whenever you hear this? If it's a Monday, then how was your Monday? I'm sure it's fucking great. Everybody, Mondays, oh my God, I'm just not a Monday person, It's just like, yeah, well, you're not fucking great the rest of the week either, so how about that? What's been going on? I'm ready to shut it back down. That's where I'm at. I'm over it already. I've been out. I've been hanging out with people, and I'm done. That's all we needed. I'm good with just shutting her right back down. I don't think we need to be going back out there and hanging out with people and meeting people. Maybe I'm just in the wrong places, the wrong circles, but I'm done with it, man. Everybody wants to. I mean, have we not had enough COVID conversation? No, you just want to keep fucking talking about it. I mean, been locked up or whatever. People say they've been locked up, but it's like, I mean, things have been a little, different for the last year and a half-ish, a little bit longer, and still not done with the COVID talk. It's just you still want to run your mouth about it. It's just like, I mean, you finally get back out there and you're like hanging out with people, you're meeting newer people, you're being around them and stuff, and people want to fucking talk about vaccines. And they want to talk about, reopening and, and travel. And there's like, hey, yeah, you're going to need your vaccines to travel. You know that, right? But you got your vaccine? You signed up? You signed up for your vaccine yet? Have you got your vaccine yet? Like, I mean, the amount of people that are just firing this question off, like, right away. Just, you barely even know the people. It's like, hey, you vaccinated? Hey, how do you feel about vaccinations? Jesus, like, hey, shut up, man. I mean, fuck. We're playing, like, volleyball. Playing spike ball. What the fuck does it matter? Go around fucking just asking people. Hey, man, hey, dude, are you getting vaccinated? Have you got vaccinated yet? When are you going? Are you signed up yet? Hey, you should get signed up. Are you a Pfizer sales rep, sir? No? Do you work for Moderna? Are you an AstraZeneca guy? Are you an employee of Johnson & Johnson? You work for the J&J bros? Then why the fuck are you out here pushing, like you're in a fucking goddamn polo, like, t-shirt tucked into your fucking khakis, the nice belt on, and you're just going around pushing vaccines on people? The fuck does it matter? Shut up. Jesus. Could it be a worse person? Like, I mean, you're just out at a beach, like, playing games, and you're just like, just in your fucking head, you're just like, I should bring up vaccines. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. I should bring up vaccines and see if that doesn't fuck up the conversation a little bit. Seems like everybody's having too much of a good time, and kind of everybody's, just enjoying themselves and kind of forgetting, trying at least to forget about the whole ordeal we've been going through for the last year and a half. I'm gonna bring up vaccines. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bring this whole thing to a halt. I'm going to see where everybody's at in this group, where they're at when it comes to vaccines, and then we can all start judging each other and really fucking really divide this group up a little bit. I don't like how everybody's getting along and playing this game here. I don't like it. I don't think that vaccine people should be hanging out with non-vaccine people, and I think we need to divide that. We need more. When I take a step back and look at where we're at right now as a society and as a people, I think we need a lot more division amongst us. So what I do is I just go out there and I started hanging out with people. I start talking with people. And then once we're all kind of hanging out and everybody's having a good time, I like to just fucking start throwing out topics to just really fucking divide the group. Hey, where do you land on abortion? Where does everybody land on abortion here? Hey, I see you trying to sneak off. Fuck that. How do you feel about late-term abortion? Oh, you're against it? Okay. All right. What about what is it? Early term? Is that the word for it? I honestly barely even know anything about abortion, but it doesn't fucking matter to me. I'm just here to bring up uncomfortable topics with people I barely know. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to just make things weird. That's what that's why I'm here. I don't even fucking like spike ball. I just came here to fuck up everybody's time. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Then good. Fucking my night's made. I mean, holy fuck. You stop for 2 seconds and then somebody wants to talk about vaccines. Like, when is it going to be enough where it's just like, yeah, you know, we've talked COVID out of it's just, yeah, it's out of its news cycle now. You know, we've moved on to other things. I guess that's what we need. We just need something worse. Just got to keep getting something worse for people to fucking move on. I don't know if it'll happen though. It's pretty bad one, you know, a global pandemic. Fuck, man. Any goddamn lull in the conversation. I mean, that's why you just gotta keep bringing up topics. You almost got to come in with a list of fucking topics just to keep people off talking about fucking vaccines and COVID. As soon as there's any lull in the conversation, hey, are you vaccinated? Who's all vaccinated here? Who is vaccinated and who's not? Let's split this group up. Vaccinations. Which one did you get? Oh my god, fucking guy was just like. And this whole thing is just like, I mean, for sure, just heard somebody say it and was just like, that's pretty funny. I enjoy that. That makes me laugh. It's getting stabbed instead of, you know, getting your needle, because, you know, the needle goes into your body and it like pokes you, and so it's like getting stabbed, kind of, you know. The guy's fucking goes. He's just like, hey, who here has been stabbed yet, or who's getting stabbed? You know. And the one person's like, oh yeah, I already got my vaccine. He's like, oh, you already got stabbed? Oh, nice, congratulations on getting stabbed. I was like, oh my god, get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here, man. Jesus Christ. Go out in public and fucking. That's the thing, man. You get fucking back out there and you're just like, oh yeah, fucking everybody sucks. It's fine. We should have kept it the way it was. It's illegal to see other people. It's better that way. Almost is better that way, honestly. But geez, yeah, like what the fuck? Why bring that up? Why is that a fun topic of conversation? Start talking about vaccines. Shut up. Let's just talk about, you know, fun shit. How about that? Talk about like what if, like, I don't know, if Bill Gates is a pedophile or not. That's more fun. You don't have to get crazy about it and start seeming like you're a psychopath, but that's way more entertaining than fucking talking about vaccines. Like, I don't know, Bill Gates spent quite a bit of time with his old buddy Epstein there, so I'm leaning towards pedophile. Start talking about, yeah, you start bringing things up. It's like, I spent a lot of time with African kids, and, you know, those African kids, he puts a lot of chips in them and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not the only thing he's putting in them, if you know what I'm saying. He puts a lot of, you know, he pricks them with needles and stuff, and bet you he's also pricking them with his old Microsoft, if you know what I mean. He's putting them in somewhere where there's no windows and having his way with them. He's Now that now that he's done with his Xbox, he's moved on to. Oh fuck. Yeah, dude. Just I don't know. Fucking talk about anything else. I'd rather people sit around and talk about sports, which I also drives me kind of nuts. People just need shit to talk about, I guess. But why not? What's wrong with silence? What's wrong with silence? I'm more of a silence guy, where it's just like, no, we don't need to. Not everything's got to be a conversation. Just sit there and, have conversations in your own head, like everyone else. Like, what do you need to involve me for in your boring conversation? Keep your boring conversation to yourself. I'm having a fucking great conversation with myself in my head. I'm having lots of fun up here. And then you got to fucking break it up by just because you you can't deal with silence. Not my fault. Your fucking head sucks. Get me involved. Dude, I've worked with so many people that, I could sense it coming. And I bet you a lot of other people can too. Of just whenever there's just like a silence that falls down in wherever you're at or whoever you're with, and then you can just oh no, this person's about to just fucking start talking some shit. They just have to say something. And then they just start telling you a story out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, one time I was just, oh my God, man, no. Hey. That's what I wish fucking, that's where I wish my parents did a worse job of raising me. Just let me fucking just interrupt people and just be like, no, nope, Dude, literally the greatest thing I ever saw one time. I was working a job, and this fucking guy that does drywall comes in, and he is almost an exact replica of the hormone monster from fucking Big Mouth. He looks almost identical to him. And he's talking to this painter, and this painter just starts speaking because he was waiting on the drywall guy, and he just starts speaking. And he's just like, yeah, there's one wall over there that needs to kind of be fixed up, and then there's another wall, and then this fucking drywall guy does what I wish I mean, dude, this is the greatest thing I had ever seen. He just stops him mid-conversation, just goes, nope. Says it 14 times. Nope. Hey, buddy, listen. Hey, nope. I'm not the guy to be talking to about this. Nope, not me. Hey, I'm only here for 2 seconds. I'm doing the one thing and I'm out of here. The other guys are coming. You talk to them about this. This got nothing to do with me. No. And the painter guys just couldn't believe what just happened. Just mid conversation, or not even just mid sentence. He's just yeah, some of the walls, and so what we're gonna do, I need what I need done over here. Is it nope. Dude, that guy's my fucking hero, man. It honestly looks identical to the fucking hormone monster, but that guy's my hero, dude. That's what I want to do all the time to people that just start fucking talking just to fill up just dead air. Just let there be dead air. It's there for a reason. Sit in it. Feel it. It's okay. You don't need to fill it up with some bullshit fucking story and just be like, hey, do you know my kid, this little hilarious thing happened. My kid, yesterday, we were making pizza, and she got the flour on her hands, and then she put it on my wife's butt, and it was just she's just oh, look, fucking Pillsbury Doughboy grabbed mom's ass or something. I was first of all, that didn't happen. Your daughter, your 5-year-old daughter, didn't say the Pillsbury Doughboy, got a handful of mom's ass. She's like, yeah, it was so funny. She put their handprints on her butt. It was okay. The fuck? What am I supposed to do with this? What is this? You thought this was better than just silence? This fucking story? It was oh yeah, my kid fucking was hanging out with her friend, and they were riding bikes and stuff, and the one friend was just oh, let's build the jumps. Do you remember building bikes as a kid? Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Fuck, dude. I don't man. And I know, yeah, people are just trying to fuck. But see, that's the thing. People are just trying to make conversation, but I don't know. You got to understand what you got to know what might be interesting and what probably isn't. I guess is the thing. What's probably not interesting is talking about fucking some normal ass fucking thing your kid did. All right. Okay, man. Talk to your wife about it. Talk to your fucking, if you got siblings about it, because it's like their nephew or niece or whatever, and they might be like, oh, good. Oh, nice. Oh my God, really? Wow, growing so fast. Oh my God, she's adorable. No way. She didn't say that, did she? Wow. Really? She looked right at you and said, "Fucking Pillsbury Doughboy got a real handful of that ass." That's what she said. Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. She's too funny. You're raising a little comedian, aren't you? Honestly, I would fucking if there was a 5-year-old kid that said Pillsbury Doughboy grabbed a handful of mom's ass, I'd watch an entire special of that kid's fucking material. That's what I want my 5-year-old to just say, the most insane shit, and then they're just like, hey, you can't say that because when he goes to school, it's like, what? If he goes to school, he's going to be awesome? What's wrong with that? He can't be around the other kids and say stuff like that. So why not? What? He can't bring real life to these fucking kids. He can't show them what it's really like out there. He's going to shatter their little fairy tale minds of what the world's actually about. No, you need a kid to come. You need your 6-year-old to come in and just be like, "Hey, it's not all fucking peaches and fucking roses out there, all right, boys? It's fucking real shit out there. My mom's fucking cheating on my dad with the lawyer. That's some real shit, boys. And I even lied to my dad and said it was me that put those handprints on my mom's ass. And he was like, "That's a big hand." And I said, "Will you shut your fucking mouth, Dad? How about that?" And all right, well, yeah, we'll get back to playing blocks. Sorry, boys. Just wanted to drop some real shit on you. Just silence is fine. People I think need to get a little bit more comfortable with the silence. You don't need to straight up, unless you're unless you want to be so ridiculous with it, with just like trying to do the small talk. It's like, hey, how about weather? How do you feel just in general? How do you feel about weather? Like just generally. What's your opinion on clouds? Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes they can be pretty annoying, but then sometimes they're so nice. Like when it's like hot, like so hot outside, and you're just like, "Oh, I wish there was a cloud that came." Oh, I know, I feel the same way. What where do you land on like wind? Are you a wind guy? No, not many people are wind people, right? Like wind kind of fucking sucks. Do we need wind? I'm sorry. I'll say it. Do we even need wind? Ugh, fuck, I hate wind. It's just like, oh, I mean, wind could just ruin a perfect day. See, I don't like wind, but I do like a breeze, and there's a difference. There's a big difference between a breeze and like full on wind. Like, I know, wind's crazy. How do you feel about hail? Hail's a weird one, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, hey, are you snow, rain, ice? What are you? Ugh. Like, yeah, unless you want to make it so fucking painfully weird that just, and so general, just straight up, like, not even like, hey, yeah, pretty nice out there today, or oh, a little rainy today. Just start doing that. Just start putting that on people. Hey, how do you feel about weather? What's your opinion on what's your opinion on the weather? No, not even like today, just generally. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna start doing to these people. Oh, you want a small talk with me? Okay, let's small talk then. Hey, how do you feel? How do you feel? Oh, just start getting real personal. Or that's a good way to also shut them down too. Just get way too personal. I don't know. I just want it to stop. That's why I need to be like the fucking drywall guys. Nope, 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 not for me. Hey, I'm not the guy. No. You got the wrong guy here, Philip. No, not me. I'm not the guy to be talking to about this bullshit. Absolutely not. You keep this in your fucking head, okay? I know we're both sitting here and the silence is weird, so you're just like, I gotta fill this up somehow, but not me. I'm not the guy for this. Absolutely not. Oh man. But yeah, so we don't need the vaccine talk. Always. Please don't be the guy that brings up that. You're literally only bringing up the vaccine thing. I mean, with what I can imagine, I mean, there's no other reason. Is you're literally just kind of taking stock of what people have it, what you want to see, like what they think about it, so that you can put that against what you think and how you feel about it, and then judge them quite harshly based on that. So if you're a heavy vaccine person, which is a weird, where you're just like, I fucking love the vaccine. Oh my fuck. I wish they would keep making different vaccines so that I could take them. I want them to fucking make vaccine enemas so I can put them in my ass. I love vaccines. There's that person. And then there's the person that is just like, I literally want to bomb. I want to bomb all vaccine centers and any scientist that works on them. I'd like them to be murdered. I think they're fucking a threat to humanity. But yeah, you just kind of want to see where people are at, and then if you're a fucking heavy vaccine person, one person's just like, yeah, no, I don't really care. I'm not really interested in getting it. And then you can just be like, wow, that's pretty fucked up and irresponsible, dude. I think that you should stop being so selfish and think about other people. And then you're just like, well, if everyone's vaccinated, like what does my vaccination have to do with them? It's like, hey, will you shut the fuck up? All right? When I'm telling you that you need to get vaccinated, you don't get to have a comeback or an opinion. You understand me? Shut the fuck up. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm ready to fucking close her back down, honestly. Dude, nothing will make you want to just make going outside illegal, like running into dog people. I was out with a fucking dog person, so she owns a dog. She didn't bring it with her, thank God, because it cuts down the dog interaction by a lot. But she's still a dog person, so so she has to stop and do this whole thing with dogs, where you see somebody else with a dog and they got to be like, oh my God, oh, can I say hi? And it's got to be like a whole thing, and then the people are just like, then they got to stand there and do this fucking song and dance of just like, oh my God, what breed is he? Oh my God, how old is he? Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh my God. And then fucking, it literally doesn't even, then they'll just be like, what breed? Oh my God, what breed do you have? And then like, it literally, she could say anything. The girl, she could have said fucking anything. And the girl was going to be like, oh my God, that's so cute. So what is this? What is this back and forth? Like, what is this? What people get dogs to fucking be a part of this community? It seems like the worst fucking community ever. Oh my God, can I say hi? No. Get the fuck away from my dog. That's what I want to do. I want to get a dog and then just not let anybody, like the cutest fucking dog that there could be. That's what I want to do. I want to get it, and then I'm going to walk it around and like take it to the parks and like around all these dog people that have to do this thing. And then they go like, oh my God, can I say hi? No. Don't fucking touch my dog. Don't look at it. Don't even hey. You can see like my dog wants to like go up to them and like talk to them and just say, hey, no, don't even hey, don't fucking touch him. I will call the fucking police, okay? Just ruin the dog people's days because they're just used to people that like they just want, I don't know. Oh, why can't people just, be fucking lonely? Why do you have to force this fucking animal to hang out with you all the time and love you because you don't let it die, pretty much, is the reason it loves you. And then you force this thing to love you, and then you go out and take it around so that people fucking talk to you, and now you got a whole community. Why can't you just be lonely and sad like the rest of us? Why do you got to take this cheap out route? I don't like it. And I don't like the fucking, it's not even just like dogs, it's just animals. Stop forcing animals to live with you, okay? You're tough to deal with. Maybe let's fix that before you just start buying animals and forcing them to have to hang out with you. You just want something to boss around, something that can't tell you to fuck off. That's my message, is that the only reason you have animals is because you just want something that has to hang out with you and spend time with you and has to love you because you don't fucking let it die. And it can't tell you that, you're kind of just fucking annoying sometimes. And just a lot of the times you are unlovable. And I don't think you should be able to purchase unconditional love. I don't know how much dogs are, I don't know what the dog market's looking like, but I don't think you should be able to purchase unconditional love. I think you should earn that. It's not a human right. Okay? It's absolutely not a human right. Unconditional love is earned. The only person that might love you unconditionally is your mother, and that's just because of biology. We spoke about that on the Mother's Day episode, how we fucking got him hooked. Oh, man. Yeah, just shut it right back down. That's where I'm at. I think we're done. I think we're done. This was a fun experiment of just, letting people go back out and talk with each other, and I'm done. Just a fucking, you run into dog people, oh my God, can I say hi? Oh my God. And then you have people in between that, you gotta get the fucking, the vaccine dog person is just like, oh my God, can I say hi to your dog? Oh my God, he's so cute. Do you guys have the vaccine? Are you guys vaccinated? Are you signed up? Oh my God, your dog's so cute. Please tell me you're vaccinated. I'll literally take your dog away if you're not vaccinated. Yeah, no, I'm literally just gonna take your dog. You guys are unfit, I feel. On top of being a dog person, I also work for Pfizer. And I'm just going around making sure that everybody's vaccinated. Christ. Close it down. Make being around people illegal again, please. Oh, man. So we had I feel like this this probably happened God knows how long ago, but some fun Canadian news that we get to learn about and talk about now. So Canada has had what would be described as a checkered past when it comes to relations with the indigenous folks of this land. You would think Canada's fucking the greatest place on earth. It's a fucking fairyland up here because, all Canadians do is talk about how fucking nice we are and how polite everybody is. And he's like, you can walk down the street and if you say hello to somebody, they'll say hello back. Did you know that if you bump into somebody, they'll just say sorry to you? It's so great. And, all we do is sit up here and fucking talk about it. It's like, hey, they're quite racist down there in the States, don't you think? I mean, us Canadians would never. Us Canadians would never be racist. Not like them down in the United States. That is fucked up. They are some fucked up people. Us up here in Canada, we are. I mean, we're just such a joy to be around and such a pleasure. Racism literally doesn't exist here. How cool is that? We are the only place on the planet without racism. And then you're just like, then there's people that are just like, well, it's not as bad as the States. It's not even, okay, there's racism here, but it's not even as bad. It's not as bad. It's like, oh yeah? Hey, other white guy, tell me about how racism isn't so bad here. It's like, it's not even close to as bad as the States. What are you talking about? It's like, oh, really? Hey, Kyle? Hey, Kyle, yeah. Kyle from the suburbs of small town Ontario. Give me again your take on racism in Canada. Go ahead, bud. Yeah, we're listening. I like to see when it comes to things like this. I like to defer to the experts and the people that have actually gone through it. So White Kyle from the suburbs, can you tell me about racism in Canada, please? I'd love to hear it. As it compares to the United States, you seem to be quite the expert on this here field. I'd imagine you've had a lot of experiences with racism as a kid of an Irish dad and a Scottish mother that grew up in a town of 10,000 people here in Ontario, Canada. Give us your take and experience on how you feel racism is in Canada. We'd love to hear it. We love to hear from people that have, have actually been in it, been in the mix, Yeah, people like to, dude, that's what, for the last fucking 4 years, while old Trumpy boy was down there in the United States, all fucking Canadians were running their mouth about how everybody down there is a fucking racist, and he's a racist, and everything's racist, and it's like, meanwhile, we have uncovered the remains of 215 children found at a BC residential school. So, a mass grave. Yeah, that's good. Just a pit of dead children and Indigenous children. A mass grave was found at a residential school in British Columbia. Contained the remains of 215 Indigenous children. I mean, Jesus Christ. That is fucked. I mean, I guess I'll attempt to say it, but I'm not great with my reading of the Indigenous groups here. Kamloops to Secwepemc First Nation is working with museum specialists in the coroner's office to establish the causes and timing of the death, which are currently not known. The death of these children in the mass grave were never documented by the school administrators. So, I mean, I'm sure this one just, slipped through. It wasn't intentional that they didn't have these deaths on the books. I'm sure there was an accident. When 215 of your students go missing and die, I mean, when you're running a school, you gotta expect that you're gonna lose a couple, and you're not gonna know what happened, and you're not gonna ask questions. It's just an administrative situation, We factor that into the school and programming for the year and how we run the school. Is you got to factor in we get in so many students and only some leave. Some of the children found are as young as 3, which is just insanely depressing. I mean, my God. Worth noting, the children in the residential school were under the care, which is in quotations, of the school staff, the churches, and the federal government. Could there be 3 worse organizations and bodies of people to be taking care of anybody. School staff, which if you've ever been to school, you know are largely formed of extremely underqualified psychopaths. And fucking calm down for the teachers. You know, there's great teachers out there, okay? But let's not say it's the majority. It's not. A lot of those teachers are fucking psychotic. You know how crazy you have to be? I mean, lots of kids have stories of like teachers telling them that they're never going to do shit. And that's coming from like a 50-year-old talking to an 8-year-old, just being like, yeah, you're never going to fucking amount to anything. It's like, oh, what? And if that gets reported to the office or whatever, they just be like, it's like a whole thing, but the teacher's probably not fired, you know, maybe get leave with pay. And it's just like, dude, you know how fucking psychotic you'd have to be, like literally mentally ill to look at an 8-year-old and just be like, you're never going to fucking amount to shit. You're just like, all right, kids, you just whisper that into his ear. You're just walking through the kids' desks, you know, handing out their tests back, and then you just lean down beside fucking little Timmy there, and you just whisper in his ears, you're going to end up a fucking bum like your dad. You're going to end up on the fucking street. You're never going to amount to shit. All right, kids, recess is in 5 minutes, so we're just going to clean up and just go right back to, you know, addressing the group. I mean, a lot of these school staff are fucking psychotic, okay? So you leave in the care of school staff, the churches, historically known for taking very good care of children, and the federal government. Yeah. Those are the three people I want. When my kids are not under my supervision, I only want three people to be taking care of them, and that's school staff, the church, and the federal government. That's the only people I want. That's the only people I trust to look after my kids. I won't trust anybody else. I want my kid hanging out with his teacher, a priest, and an elected official of our here government. That's what I want. I'll let those three people take my kid camping for the week. For the whole week, not even just the weekend. You can have them for the week. I trust you guys. You could take them for a semester. You know what? Why don't you take them down to one of these residential schools? That seems fun. I mean, Jesus Christ. So the children in residential schools were under the care of the school staff, the churches, and the federal government, who are all responsible for killing and abusing the children. Yes, they are. The landmark Truth and Reconciliation report released in 2015 called Residential Schools, a systematic government-sponsored attempt to destroy Aboriginal cultures and languages and to assimilate Aboriginal people so that they no longer existed as distinct peoples. I mean, what a fucking disaster. In what fucking world and in what sound mind was that a better move for these kids? They're just like, you know, we gotta bring these kids over to our side and get them more assimilated with our culture. You know, see how a lot of these people are learning how to, and you know, they're living in the wilderness and in nature, and they have a tight-knit community, and they learn essential skills like hunting and fishing, and you know, and like starting a fire and like survival, and you know, they're very spiritual people, and they're connected to nature and you know, their communities and stuff. See, we think that that's not great for them. No. We think that they should put on these white robes and pray to Jesus, really. Jesus seems like, I mean, do I even have to say it? It's a way better move than nature. Nature's just trying to hurt you. Jesus would never hurt you. No, Jesus loves you. Nature doesn't love you. Nature's trying to kill you. That's why there's grizzly bears and shit. Jesus wouldn't do that. Okay, Jesus might stand by and watch while a 45-year-old gay priest gets a little handsy with you, but I mean, that's just because he's dead. If he wasn't dead, he'd be right in there, maybe doing something about it. But like, yeah, could there be anything worse than trying to fucking take these kids out of their families and learning? Like, I mean, fuck off. Leave them alone. Taking these kids, put them into schools. Like, we don't like the way they were doing things. We want them to. We'd rather if they came into our schools and we can get them out into society. We'd rather them just like living in the suburbs and just having a house, working down at the factory, getting a real job. Get a house down there in the suburbs, and they can come down to the church on Sundays and give us money, and we can pretty much just keep tabs on them and stuff. We don't like them out there in the fucking wilderness all willy-nilly enjoying themselves and having family and hunting and living a happy life. We don't like that. If you're going to live a happy life, that's going to be under our supervision, okay? And we got the federal government backing us up on this, so you don't even have a choice. We're taking your fucking kids. So fucked up. Who wants to be a part of this fucking shit? So, a cheat sheet on residential schools in Canada. Residential schools were initially run by Catholic and Protestant churches, but by the 1800s or 1880s, the federal government fully embraced and funded the residential school system as part of the Indian Act. Okay. From 1863 to 1996, 150,000 children were forcibly removed from their families and placed in these boarding schools, in quotations. That is 7 generations of Indigenous people over a course of 150 years. Many children never returned home, and those who did suffered unimaginable trauma. Yes. The explicit intent was to separate these children from their families and cultures in an effort to, quote, kill the Indian in the child. Yeah. That's good. In 1920, the Indian Act made attendance at Indian residential schools compulsory for treaty status children between the ages of 7 and 15. The schools were often underfunded. Huh. What? No, come on. You're telling me they didn't have proper funding? You're telling me they didn't make sure these kids had iPads and, brand new jungle gym equipment? I thought for sure they would have, had all brand new computers for these kids. They probably had awesome programs too, like music and they get all these kids into this school and then they start teaching them a class like I had, like outdoors class. It was like, yeah, we're gonna teach you guys outdoor stuff. It's like, yeah, hey, what? What do you mean? You're gonna teach us? You guys took us from our families that live like that, live for these skills and for nature, and you're gonna take us out of that, force us into these schools, and then you're gonna have fucking preacher Jim's gonna take us out on a canoe trip. Jesus Christ, what is happening? What is going on here? Underfunded and overcrowded. The quality of education was substandard, I would imagine so, yes. Children were severely mistreated, degraded, and abused. 90 to 100% of them suffered severe physical, 90 to 100%, Jesus Christ, suffered severe physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. Oh, good. Nice. Why is the fucking Catholic Church still a real thing? I mean, holy hell. Talk about fucking uncancelable. The Catholic Church. How has that not been fucking shut down? Just unspeakable shit. Here's some good numbers too. There was a 40 to 60% mortality rate in residential schools. Oh, good. Those numbers aren't too high. Not bad. Not bad. Obviously the response from indigenous peoples on this post I'm looking at. It's not fucking great. They're just like, this is fucking what we've lived with. This is not fucking surprising. And it's not surprising that nobody's fucking paying attention to this either. And this lady, 1996. That's when the last residential school was closed. She said she graduated from one of them in 1995. Don't tell me or anyone else that this was a long time ago, and she's absolutely correct. And then this is why you don't become a fucking politician and you don't become the fucking prime minister or whatever the fuck, because then you gotta fucking make like a statement and a comment about stuff like this, and you just sound like a fucking dumb fuck. Because Justin Trudeau's got to say something, and he goes, "The news that remains were found at the former Kamloops residential school breaks my heart. It is a painful reminder of that dark and shameful chapter of our country's history. I am thinking about everybody affected by this distressing news. We are here for you." All right, Justin. I know. You didn't do this. You're not responsible, and you just had to make this statement. Now, a couple things about this statement. It is a painful reminder of that dark and shameful chapter of our country's history. Chapter. So when people say chapter, they're talking about how, small, segments broken up, in books. Lots of books have many chapters. So chapter would kind of, signify that it wasn't a massive part of it. It was just a chapter. Justin, it's goddamn near the whole book. It ain't just a chapter. It's about 3/4 of the fucking book, man. Yeah, it's about that. It's about 30 to 40 chapters. If this is a 50 chapter book, it's about 30 or 40 chapters. Yeah. It's the majority of the book. Dark and shameful chapter. That was way at the beginning of the book. We're fucking, we're damn near the end. I forgot about that chapter, to be honest with you. Yeah, I forgot about that chapter. It's like, bro, I mean, I understand, you just had to make a statement or whatever, but a chapter, brother, it's damn near the whole book. Okay? And then the classic politician thing, just like, I'm thinking about everyone affected. Oh, thanks. Oh, God. Fuck. I was so distressed, I wasn't going to sleep tonight, but now that I know Trudeau's thinking about it, good. We are here for you. Oh, yeah? Are you? Are you, Justin? Are you Big J? Unreal. So fucked. I mean, Jesus Christ. Discover a fucking mass grave of children? Holy hell. Unfucking believable. And this is what fucking drove me nuts about the last goddamn 4 years, 2016 to 2020, where people were fucking running their mouth about Donald Trump and the racism in the United States. It's like there's literally a tire fire, of just children's bodies piled up on fire, in our backyard. And we're just fucking looking at the circus across the street going, hey, what the fuck, they're fucking racists over there. That's fucked up. Hey, sir, I'm just standing on the street looking back at them, and they're just like, hey, sir, what's going on in your backyard there? It looks like a bunch of Aboriginal kids are dead and on fire just behind you there. Right on your property there. And these people are just like, what? Hey, I don't know nothing about all that, but if you just turn around and look back over there at the fucking circus show behind you, you'll see a bunch of racist and crazy shit going on over there that's fucked up that I disagree with. It's like, yeah, I understand that. That's not your property, though, and that's not where you live. You live on this property, and right behind you, there's a lot of fucked up shit going on. Why are you focused on what's going on across the street? Your own backyard's looks pretty fucked. And you're just like, hey, will you shut the fuck up, man? We're not worried about what's going on here, okay? We're worried about what's going on over there. We don't like them. They're the fucked up ones. We're great over here. We're doing fine. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of kids burning in your backyard. You're like, well, that's got nothing to do with me. That was a long time ago. That was just a dark chapter of our country's history. That's what that was. That was just a dark chapter. Don't even worry about it. It's like, yeah, the smoke is still coming. It's like that chapter ended a long time ago. So yeah, no, it's still smoking. Yeah, the fire's still smoking, so it couldn't have been that long ago, right? And he's like, hey, will you shut up and just keep paying attention to the United States and talking about how fucked they are? Because then by comparison, we look like we're not so bad. Like, all right, well, as long as you know that that's what you're doing. You just want to fucking talk about them so that it doesn't seem like, like what's going on here is so bad. But that's the thing, is nobody's got any sort of self-awareness to want to talk about what the fuck they're doing. They'd rather just be like, you're literally an alcoholic and, you're fucking 300 pounds and you're just laying there fucking hammered and you just be like, yeah, I just don't agree with what Jeff's doing with his fucking, with his career and his girl. I just don't agree with him. I think he's pretty fucked up, honestly. It's like, why are you commenting on what the fuck anybody else is doing, sir? You're literally, I saw you 3 hours ago pass out on a front lawn with like a pizza in your hand. And now you're up here talking about how you don't agree with the way somebody's living their life? Does anybody have any fucking self-awareness anymore? The answer is no. But you still got to pose the question. At least open it up for people to give their fucking answers about, yeah, no. They're completely lacking self-awareness answers where they're just like, yeah, no, we got self-awareness, yeah. Speaking of, of that, we'll get off the fucking depressing, but Jesus Christ, yeah, I don't even know what can people even fucking do about this? I mean, who's going to be held responsible for this? And the answer is nobody. Nobody's going to do shit about it. But I thought it was interesting that those people, they brought up a lot of the indigenous and Aboriginal and Native people brought up that it was like, yeah, when 16 fucking white hockey player kids died, the country damn near shut down. With people fucking putting hockey sticks out on their front yards. It's like, we're with you guys, we're with you. And then we find a grave of 215 dead Native babies and children, and people are like just kind of finding out about it. Yeah, that's pretty telling about where we're at. But it's also, let's not get the white people too riled up here, because then they're gonna start doing some fucking weird racy stuff. Because they just be like, hey, when all those white kids died, you guys put hockey sticks out on your front steps and stuff to show your support. So why aren't you guys showing support? It's like, oh, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to put, it just gets real racy real quick. Do you want us to put like bow and arrows out on our front step? Do you want us to like hang feathers around our house? And it's like, no, we'd rather you not do that. We'd like it if you gave a shit about anybody besides fucking white people. That'd be pretty cool. And they're just like, yeah, see, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that, but yeah, like you said, like we'll put bow and arrows and like feathers out and shit on our front lawn, and just, like for a little bit, not too long. It kind of doesn't go with the rest of the decor of my house, but for a day or two, I can put stuff out there to make it seem like I'm with you guys. I could do that. I think I can handle that. But after that, it's got to come down. Halloween's coming up. I got to decorate for that, so I'm gonna have to get rid of the And actually, hey, maybe we could use the skulls of those dead kids for Halloween decorations. If you guys don't mind. No, okay, you do mind? Oh, okay. My bad. It never doesn't hurt to ask, right? Fucking Christ. That's where fucking some people are at too. Just lack of giving a fuck. It's like, yeah, no, we'll just use the skulls for. Since they're there. Nothing we can really do about it now. Might as well use it for decorations, I guess. Hey, we're not the United States, okay? So don't act like we're fucked up. Unbelievable. But yeah, we'll get off that. What an insane just thing to read. And that's not that far from here. From here in Vancouver. That's great. Good stuff. Way to go, Canada. Keep it up. Canada's fucking killing it, man. But yeah, back on like this lack of self-awareness. It's like the most fucking pushback I've gotten on anything I've said on this fucking podcast so far. It's just, I mean, you talk about fucking grown men and their superheroes and people get upset. Like, dude, it's fine to fucking like whatever you like. But I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that the fucking, the superhero guys are a little sensitive. 40-year-old men in Incredible Hulk shirts. So then you're just like, hey, man, that's kind of, it's a little bit childish what you're doing. And they're just like, almost like they want to turn into the Hulk. They're just like, don't make me angry. So it's like, yeah. Oh, shit, bud. Fuck. Oh, no. Best of luck with everything you got going on over there, man. But, yeah, just like what you like. But, like, if somebody's just like, hey, man, it's extremely childish that, you fucking love Batman and you love Spider-Man and you're 45 and you love Star Wars. It's just like, yeah, you just be like, yeah, I know it's like a fucking kid's thing. I just love it. It's, it just like reminds me of my childhood and stuff. And I just really like it. And, I know it's dorky and I know it's really childish. Then you'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I was just making fun of it. I'm not saying like you shouldn't like it, but have the self-awareness. But then these people are just like, it's actually not for kids. Okay, superheroes are for kids? Oh, okay, well then, so are sports. What, bro? Trying to defend, like, are you really you're trying to take a hard defense on superheroes being for adults? What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Christ. Just like, I'm not saying you don't have to like it, but you can't admit that it's a little childish. It's a little dorky. I'm dorky about shit too, but I mean, just self-awareness would be great. Nobody wants to be fucking self-aware about anything. I want to talk about fucking what other people are doing. Literally fucking, yeah. You're addicted to, you've been a drunk for the last 10 years and you just be like, yeah, all he wants to do is smoke weed. So you drink every day. Like, what are you talking about? You're an alcoholic. And you're talking about somebody that fucking wants it. He's like, yeah, he just, he smokes too much weed, I think. It's like, dude, you've had 15 beers today. And you're talking about somebody that he's like, yeah, all he does is just, smoke weed and fucking sit in his basement playing video games. It's like, all right, well, all you do is sit in your garage, fucking slam beers and say the N-word when, you're comfortable around the people that you're with. You like to let a couple fly when you know nobody around is gonna fucking tell on you or get offended. So let's maybe clean it up with what we're doing before we start talking about fucking what buddy guy across the street's doing. All right, but no, because that's no fun. Don't fix anything about yourself. Don't elevate your level because that's hard. Bring other people down to your level. That's much better. It's much easier to do. So what? You punched your girlfriend in the head when you were drunk. Your fucking buddy is, 28 and he still doesn't, he doesn't have a career. He doesn't have a job or anything. So you guys are, you're both struggling. So what you accidentally ran over an old woman? Your buddy got a drunk driving ticket. You guys it's fine. You guys are the same. Everybody's struggling. Everyone's figuring it out. What does it matter? Don't clean up your act. Find other people that are as fucked up as you. And if anybody's doing better than you, bring them down to your level. Find something to complain about. Find something wrong with them. All right, well, very positive podcast. I think that will probably be the end of it. We're at about an hour here. Yeah. So takeaways from. I mean, I didn't get to the. We'll end off on a light note. I saw just an outstanding video that I'm just gonna because I don't want to end it on something negative. We've talked about how I'm sick of fucking seeing people already. We've talked about how there was a mass grave of children. And then we've, talked about how nobody has any self-awareness and you can hit your girlfriend as long as somebody is, as long as, other people are fucked up too. It's like, hey, I'm not so bad. Yeah, so what? I'm a domestic abuser. What are you? What's wrong with you? You probably eat too late before bed. So you're not perfect. You're not perfect either. So talk about fucking me. But yeah, so we're gonna end off on a nice little fun note here. Little sport highlight. Everybody likes sports, right? Yeah, go sports. We're gonna show you a fucking dunk. Yeah, everybody, you like dunks? Everybody likes fucking dunks. We got a crazy dunk here to show you. Y'all ready? Oh, hold on, just a goddamn second. Yeah, I mean, I love sports highlights like this. I mean, you see a dunk like this, and you're just like, it'll make you a fan for life. Let's check this shit out. I don't know why the quality is like literally the worst fucking thing ever. Is this how all WNBA games look?
Oh, Griner just rolled perfectly. Slam dunk, Brittany Griner.
That's her 13th live in-game dunk.
Dude, they have a tally. I mean, how fucking... Dude, that's so funny, man. They have a tally of the fucking dunks. Oh, my God. I mean, it's a fucking nice play. And, like, yo, good dunk. And, like, it's good. I'm not as big of a hater of women's basketball as other people, but it's so funny. Just fucking, that's her 13th live in-game dunk. They talk about it like it's like a fucking half-court shot. Oh my God. It's like, this is the 13th time in her career, live, in-game, we've seen her do it. It's so funny, but honestly, it's a nice play. We'll play it like
little pocket pass. You see,
boom,
an opportunity to not just give
big
Brittany the ball, but Skylar had the whereabout to know, throw it up high to her, give her an opportunity, and
get some.
Took full advantage of it.
13th. That's her 13th live in-game dunk. That's crazy. Oh my God. Well, Brittany Griner, whatever your name is, you got a fan right here. You got a fan in me. I'll tell you, that's a, little remix of that Toy Story song. I'm a Brittany Griner fan now. Hell yeah. All I know is I'm going to be there for her 14th live in-game dunk. I'm going to be watching live. I'll tell you that. I'm not missing that. Oh, my God, dude. That shit's so funny. They count it like they got a tally. Holy fuck. All right. That is the episode for the week. Thank you for listening again to the #1 podcast on the planet. It is, we're growing step by step here, and thank you for following the Instagram, and you can go over to there for the clips and whatnot at SmartassPod on Instagram. All the clips are there. Share those around with your friends. Send them to your grandparents. Send them to your aunt. Send them to your cousin that may or may not be in jail. You're not sure. Yeah. Subscribe to the podcast on your podcast app so you get the downloads for me. That would be great, guys. Leave a review if you want. Actually, no, please do if you can on Apple Podcasts or wherever. And yeah, share it out with your friends. Get your friends to listen. Help me out. You know, what the fuck? Why not? What else are you doing? You know. And don't take everything so seriously. Like I said, with like the self-awareness, like, you know. If something I said made fun of, you know, is something you do in your life and it made fun of you, then that's okay, you know? Make fun of me. Tell me I'm a fucking dumb fuck idiot piece of shit. And I'll be like, you know what? I agree. I agree with you for the most part. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Remember, it doesn't matter what you're doing or what's going on in your backyard. Focus on what's going on across the street and at your neighbor's house. That's what's most important. Do not deal with your own shit. Find fault in everybody else. And that'll be the way you get through life. All right, we'll see you next week.